Yes, hello my dear students, this is Sir Gaurav again welcomes you all in our Path Maths online classes. We are doing chapter number 10 known as straight lines. So dear students, in your straight lines, let us recall all the things whatever we have discussed in the last videos before starting our new topic. So first of all, we have discussed about the slope of a line. We discussed how can we find the slope of a line, and this was done through the two methods. Number one, whenever the line is making an angle theta with your positive direction of x-axis, in that case slope is always given by tan theta. And number two case was your whenever line is passing through the 2 points x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2, in that case the slope of the line is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This was the concept discussed in your exercise 10.1 about the slope of line. And after that, dear students, we discussed about the various forms of the equation of lines. Various forms, and these are nothing but the standard form of the equation of line. Standard forms of line. And in which we discussed the first form, which first standard form was your point slope form. The first one was your point slope form, and this is given by y minus y1 is equal to slope x minus x1, where x1 comma y1 is the point through which the line is passing and m is the slope of the line. Second form was your 2-point form, and this is given by y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 of x minus x1, where x1 y1 and x2 y2 are the 2 points through which the line is passing. Third was your this was your slope intercept form. Slope intercept form, and this is given by y is equal to mx plus c, where m is the slope of the line and c is your known as y-intercept, or this may be your y is equal to m times of x minus d. This is also slope intercept form. Here m is the slope of the line, and in this case c is your y-intercept, and in this case d is your x-intercept. After that, we discussed about your intercept form. Whenever line is making intercepts with x-axis as well as your y-axis as a comma 0 and 0 comma b, that equation is given by x by a plus y by b is equal to 1, where a is the x-intercept and b is the y-intercept made by this line. And last, we discussed about your normal form of your standard form of a line. This is given by x cos theta plus y sin theta is equal to p, where p is the perpendicular distance from the origin to the line, and theta is the angle made by this perpendicular line with your positive direction of x-axis. So these were the standard form of equation of a line which we discussed in the last videos. So today we are going to start with the general form of your equation of a line. General form of a line, and this general form of line is always known by everyone. हम सबको पता है कि equation of line क्या होती है in generalized form, because this was discussed in your chapter number 10, class number 10 as well. And this is given by ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form of equation of a line, where a and b should not be equal to 0 simultaneously. दोनों के दोनों a और b दोनों इकट्ठे 0 नहीं हो सकते. So a can be 0 but b will not be 0. A will not be 0, b can be 0. So this is the general form of equation of a line. Now what we are going to do, we are not discussing about the general form, we are going to discuss about how can we reduce the general form of equation of a line in standard form of a line. We will discuss first of all how can we reduce this general form into your slope intercept form, and then we will discuss how can we reduce the general form into your intercept form, and after that we will reduce this general form into normal form. So we are going to discuss about the reduced form of a general form of equation into standard form in which we will discuss about slope intercept form and normal form. So first of all, let me discuss how can we reduce a general form of equation of a line into your slope intercept form. So the first case which we are going to discuss today is to reduce the general form of equation of a line into your slope intercept form. So if any equation of line which is in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is there, which is the general form of equation of a line, and we want to reduce into standard form of slope intercept form, which is given by y is equal to mx plus c. So it is very much clear that from this general form of equation of a line, we have to just find the value of y first of all. So this can be done by by will remain left hand side and take all other terms on the right hand side. This is minus ax minus c, and dear students, y will be equal to minus a by b into x minus c by b. So this is your type of y is equal to mx plus c form, and you can compare this equation with this equation. You will find the value of m is your minus a by b, and the value of c is given by minus c by b. So here minus a by b is the slope of the line, and minus c by b is the y-intercept. So dear students, you obtain that whenever any general form of equation of a line is given to you and you want to find the slope of that line, then you can reduce this equation in the form of y is equal to mx plus c, or simply you can find the value of y, and which is given by minus a by b into x minus c. So बच्चों, अगर आपको कभी भी डायरेक्टली इक्वेशन ऑफ लाइन मिलती है which is in the general form and you want to find the slope of that line, and so that can be obtained by taking the minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. So slope of any line which is in the form of ax plus b plus by plus c is equal to 0, slope of that line can be obtained by minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. So directly you can find the slope, and which is given by minus a by b. So this is the process in which we can reduce a general equation of line into standard form of slope intercept form. Now let me discuss how can we reduce the general form of equation of line into your intercept form. So let me take the same equation of line which is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and let's see, we want to replace this equation in the form of intercept form, and that is given by x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. So first of all, let us check out this one and this one. Let's compare both the equation. We have a 1 on the right hand side in the intercept form. So what will we do? Just take this c on the right hand side first. अब पहले क्या करेंगे, जो constant quantity है, this is to be taken on the right hand side, and this is your ax plus by is equal to minus c. So dear students, we need to make 1 on the right hand side first to change the general form of equation of a line into इंटरसेप्ट फॉर्म. पहले हम इंटरसेप्ट फॉर्म में क्या करना पड़ेगा, हमें पहले राइट हैंड साइड में 1 करना होगा, और 1 करने के लिए वी हैव माइनस सी, सो जस्ट डिवाइड द होल इक्वेशन बाय माइनस सी. सो दिस इज योर a अपॉन माइनस सी इंटू एक्स प्लस बी अपॉन माइनस सी इंटू वाई इज इक्वल टू 1, एंड दिस कैन बी रिटन एज योर माइनस a बाई सी इंटू एक्स प्लस प्लस b अपॉन माइनस सी इंटू वाई इज इक्वल टू सी. नाउ लेट्स सी, this is your x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1, means the coefficient of x and coefficient of y should be your positive as well as 1. अगर आप intercept form में change करना चाहते हैं तो coefficient of x और coefficient of y they should be positive as well as 1. So what can we do? We can write it like this: x upon minus c upon a plus y upon minus c by b is equal to 1. So let's compare this equation which was in your general form, and now let's compare this intercept form. You will find x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. So here the x intercept will be your minus c by a, and y intercept will be given by your minus c by b. So how can we reduce a general equation of line into intercept form? This is the process. First of all, take the constant quantity on the right hand side, divide the whole equation by that constant quantity. After that, make the coefficient of x and coefficient of y as 1 as well as unity. After that, you will get an equation in the form of x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1, where a is your x intercept and y will be your y intercept. Now let me illustrate how can we reduce the general form of equation of a line into your normal form. How can we reduce the normal form? And let me illustrate this concept through an example. Example के through करते हैं, so that will be more comfortable to all of you. This is your, let us take an example by the equation of line is your given as your, let this is x minus root 3y plus 8 is equal to 0. This is the equation of a line which is to be reduced in your normal form. और नॉर्मल फॉर्म के लिए बच्चों आपको ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा, दिस इज ऑलवेज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ एक्स कोस थीटा प्लस वाई साइन थीटा इज इक्वल टू पी. फॉर दैट what you will do, first of all take the constant term on the right hand side. To reduce into intercept form or normal form, आपको जो constant quantity है this is to be taken on right hand side, and this is your x minus root 3y is equal to minus 8. बट नॉर्मल फॉर्म के लिए जो राइट हैंड साइड में क्वांटिटी होती है दैट इज ऑलवेज p, एंड p इज योर द परपेंडिकुलर डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द ओरिजिन, एंड दैट शुड बी योर पॉजिटिव ऑलवेज. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दिस मेक दिस क्वांटिटी पॉजिटिव by multiplying minus 1 on the both sides. This will give you minus x plus root 3y is equal to plus 8. Now dear students, we want to replace the coefficient of x by cos theta and coefficient of y by sin theta, because in normal form we are given that x cos theta plus y sin theta is equal to p. The coefficient of x is your cos theta and coefficient of y is your sin theta. So this is to be replaced as cos theta and sin theta, and for that how can we do? Just take the coefficient of x, make the square of this term, plus take the coefficient of y and square of this term, and taking the complete square root we will get a value, and that value should be your डिवाइडेड बाय द होल इक्वेशन. आपको क्या करना है, अगर कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स को कोस थीटा की फॉर्म में चेंज करना है और कोफिशिएंट ऑफ वाई को साइन थीटा की फॉर्म में चेंज करना चाहते हैं, देन यू विल टेक द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स होल स्क्वायर प्लस कोफिशिएंट ऑफ वाई होल स्क्वायर विद द स्क्वायर रूट. जो भी आपको वैल्यू मिलती है इस वैल्यू से पूरी इक्वेशन को डिवाइड करेंगे लाइक दिस. हेयर द कोफिशिएंट ऑफ एक्स इज योर -1, सो -1 स्क्वायर प्लस कोफिशिएंट ऑफ वाई इज योर रूट 3 का square root is there, so this is 1 plus 3 square root which is your root 4 and given as 2. So we will divide the whole equation number 1 by 2. पूरी इक्वेशन को 2 से डिवाइड करते हैं. This is your -1 by 2x plus root 3 by 2y is equal to 4. So after getting this type of equation, you will by default find the coefficient of x and coefficient of y in such a way that what is the value of cos theta in his table will be same as your root 3 by 2 is there. आपको क्या मिलेगा, coefficient of x का जो भी मिलेगा cos की टेबल में जिसकी वैल्यू होगी, जिस भी एंगल की वैल्यू होगी उसी एंगल की साइन थीटा की टेबल में ये वैल्यू भी मिलेगी आपको. बाय डिफॉल्ट ऐसा आपको बन जाएगा. देखिए 1/2 cos की टेबल में cos 60 की वैल्यू होती है, सेम √3/2 साइन के टेबल में साइन 60 की ही वैल्यू होती है, तो दोनों का सेम एंगल के साथ कोस और साइन का फंक्शन मिलेगा आपको। सो वी कैन रिप्लेस 1/2 बाय, दिस इज -1/2 कैन रिप्लेस बाय कोस 60 डिग्री इंटू एक्स प्लस √3/2 कैन रिप्लेस बाय साइन 60 डिग्री इंटू वाई एंड दिस इज इक्वल टू 4। वी आर ऑलमोस्ट नियर टू अबाउट आवर आंसर। देखिए बच्चों कैसे आप लगभग आपकी फॉर्म बन चुकी है। आपको कोस थीटा इंटू एक्स प्लस साइन थीटा इंटू वाई इज इक्वल टू पी की फॉर्म में चेंज करना था, बट वन प्रॉब्लम इज देयर दैट द कोस थीटा इज योर नेगेटिव है, और जो कि नॉर्मल फॉर्म में क्या होता है, सारी की सारी वैल्यूज पॉजिटिव होती हैं। सारी वैल्यू पॉजिटिव होती है तो इसको भी पॉजिटिव करना पड़ेगा, और इसको पॉजिटिव करने के लिए वी हैव टू मूव इनटू क्वाड्रेंट्स। हमें क्वाड्रेंट के हिसाब से चलना होगा। क्वाड्रेंट के हिसाब से देखिए वैल्यू ऐसा क्वाड्रेंट सर्च कीजिएगा जिसके अंदर कोस नेगेटिव है और साइन पॉजिटिव होता है। इस नेगेटिव साइन को हटाने के लिए हमें क्वाड्रेंट में जाना पड़ेगा, और क्वाड्रेंट में भी उस क्वाड्रेंट में जाना होगा जिस क्वाड्रेंट के अंदर कोस थीटा नेगेटिव होगा और साइन थीटा पॉजिटिव है। ऐसा थर्ड क्वाड्रेंट होता है। सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट के अंदर सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट होता है, सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट के अंदर साइन थीटा पॉजिटिव होगा लेकिन कोस थीटा नेगेटिव होता है। सो वी विल मूव दिस एंगल इनटू सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट, और सेकंड क्वाड्रेंट के अंदर जाने के लिए माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स वी हैव टू मेथड। यू कैन डू 90 प्लस और 180 माइनस, बट नेवर यूज योर 90 बिकॉज 90 के ऊपर जो ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शंस होते हैं वो चेंज हो जाते हैं। साइन कोस में चेंज हो जाएगा, कोस साइन में चेंज हो जाएगा, सो दैट्स वाई वी विल अवॉइड दैट पॉइंट। So we will use here 180 minus theta. So this can be replaced by cos 180 minus 60 into x plus sine of 180 minus 60 into y is equal to 4, and that can be written as your cos 120 degree into x plus sine 120 into y is equal to form 4. So this is the required equation of the given general form of the line in your normal form. So इस तरह से हम लोग किसी भी जनरल इक्वेशन को लाइन की चेंज कर सकते हैं नॉर्मल फॉर्म के अंदर। सो डियर स्टूडेंट्स we can do now the question number 1, 2 and 3 based on your the reduction of general form into standard form. So it's your homework, question number 1, 2 and 3 you have to do by yourself. This was the question number 3 which we discussed, the first part of your question number 3. So let's do the next question, next type in your next video. Thank you and have a nice day.